Good afternoon, I'm Arya with the Hurricane Watch Team, and today we are tracking Tropical Cyclone Wutip, which is strengthening over the Western Pacific and is expected to impact southeastern China and Taiwan over the next few days. Here's our current storm position. As of the latest advisory, it is located near 18.5 degrees north, 126 degrees east, with those maximum winds right now, we believe 45 to 50 knots with higher gusts. And the system is moving west-northwest at about 10 knots. Here's the latest satellite loop. It currently reveals deep convection wrapping tightly around the center of the storm, indicating intensification as it draws moist air from the warm Pacific waters. So we do want to talk a little bit about the forecast track, where this storm is going to go, as well as the timing with this system. Forecast models and the track is showing Wutip tracking towards the coast of southern China, with the most likely landfall in Fujian province by Friday night or early Saturday. There is also the possibility of impacts in Guangdong province along the coast. Looking at these impact areas, some of these places I'm not going to be able to pronounce, so bear with me, folks. The towns and provinces that are expected to experience some significant impacts include Fuzhou, Xiamen, Putian, Zhangzhou, Huanggang. Additionally, outer rain bands may affect regions in Guangdong, such as Huanggang and Chenghai. Taiwan could also see some impacts. This was an earlier update, so it does not look like this will particularly impact Taiwan specifically. That is as far as a system that is further off to the east that we're looking at there. That system right here, 94W, could bring some impacts to Taiwan, but I mainly want to focus on Wutip today. Again, like I was saying, looking at Invest 94W, which again remains under observation for possible development. We will also provide updates if the system shows some signs of strengthening. So, with Wutip, again, the biggest issue with this system is going to be the flooding and flash flooding, with the potential of seeing some possibly damaging winds along the coast. In the low-lying areas, we could also see some storm surge, which is also something that we're going to have to monitor and watch out for. However, we could be, in the areas that are going to be affected, they are urged to prepare immediately, including charging the devices, securing any property, and monitoring local weather updates. Now again, we did mention Invest 94W, and again, it is remains under observation for possible development, and as the system does continue to develop, we will provide updates as necessary. I want to take a look at some of the modeling with this system, and what we could be seeing with where this system is going to be going and those portions of southern China, as well as how strong is the system going to be once it gets there. So again, here is Wutip right here. Again, this is the GFS model. There is a province there. Does intensify, actually, does make landfall there, does weaken, but will bring a lot of heavy rain and flooding. Moves right back over to the South China Sea, and then does make a landfall there in mainland China. If we take a look at the lower dynamics, get a better idea of how strong the winds will be. Again, right now, it is beginning to intensify, but it is not very strong at all. There it is at 0 hours. We do believe it's going to really ramp up its intensification as it approaches mainland China. Taking a look at the forecast models for the West Pacific, again, we have been mentioning multiple systems developing here, Wutip and then Invest 94W as well. Again, Wutip to make landfall in China over the next several days, and over the next 3 days, it will move inland across southern China. And then it will then be absorbed by that jet stream. So it will not be a super duper slow moving crawling system. It'll be out of here in 3 days. This is something we are going to have to monitor with the development and intensification with this system. So we could very well see this actually reach hurricane strength, about 64 ounces is what we're looking at, what we're looking for, which is possible, and we will continue to update y'all as the storm continues to develop and move north. Taking a look back at the satellite imagery, here you can see the deep convection again near the center of circulation. We are still seeing some of that wind shear from the northeast, which is why we're not seeing a lot of convection on that side of the storm, which is currently what is allowing the storm to be kind of not intensify a whole lot. If there was, in fact, we did have more calm, we didn't have that wind shear there, we would see the storm intensify because of how warm these surface temperatures in fact are. Again, I do want to remind people, if you do want to reach out to us, you can email us at hurricanewatchteam@gmail.com. We are also on Patreon, Discord, as well as Blue Sky. Again, all of these links will be in the description of this video down below. That is going to be it for today, guys. This has been the Hurricane Watch Team, your source of cyclone information. This has been Arya. Stay safe and peace out.